In a faraway kingdom, the queen was known for her stunning beauty. Every morning she would gaze at her reflection in the grand mirror on the wall, admiring her flawless skin and elegant features. But one day, something strange happened. As the queen approached the mirror, she saw a ghostly figure standing behind her, raising an arm to wave at the queen's reflection. Startled, the queen stumbled back, dropping her necklace. The specter loomed closer, its eyes glowing an eerie green. Then it did something that made the queen scream. It raised its finger and pointed directly at the queen's heart. Terrified, the queen fell to the ground, clutching her chest as if to ward off the specter's touch. It felt as though her life force was being drained away, leaving her weak and frail. Over time, the queen grew weaker and weaker until one day she couldn't get out of bed. Looking back at the mirror, she saw the specter was now standing right next to her reflection, its face inches away from hers. With a final surge of strength, the queen called out to her knights, ordering them to bring her the mirror. When they returned with the heavy, ornate mirror, she directed them to smash it into pieces, and so they did, leaving the queen surrounded by shards of glass. But before they could clean up the mess, she ordered them out of the room, wanting to be alone with her thoughts. Now, years had passed since the queen's mysterious illness, and her knights still feared the wrath of the specter. No one dared enter the room where the queen spent her final days, believing it to be haunted. That is, until a young maid named Elara volunteered for the task. One day, while dusting the old abandoned furniture, she accidentally knocked over a shard of the broken mirror. As it lay on the floor, catching the light, she noticed something strange, a smile playing on the specter's lips. And then it happened again. The specter raised its hand, not in a threatening gesture, but in greeting. And when it pointed a finger, it was at the shard of mirror on the floor. Then it did something that made Elara gasp. It stepped out of the reflection and walked towards her. As the specter approached, Elara could see its face more clearly. It was the queen, but not the haggard, frail woman she remembered from stories. No, this queen was young and vibrant, as if she were looking at her own reflection and smiling back. Suddenly, the queen held out her hand, palm up, and whispered, "Help me." Tears welled up in Elara's eyes as she realized the truth. The queen wasn't a villain who had used dark magic, as the knights believed. She was a victim, trapped in her own reflection and unable to escape. Moved with compassion, Elara reached out and took the queen's hand, and together they stepped into the mirror, hoping to find a way to break the curse. But that, dear viewers, is a story for another day. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe for more enchanting tales.